The week before school started, I was hunched over a computer screen with Paul Flack, a wonderful FedEx programmer, volunteering his time to talk me through trying to change scripts in computer batch files to get our Dragon Tag system working. I said to him, I ran the file, now I get the error message, invalid or corrupt jar file. And Paul responded, oh, that's good. We're seeing the same message finally. Rick, or was it Tommy, that is reprogramming it now, and we should have it working soon. All in all, it seemed like 4 programming languages were needed, and the interfaces included the computer, the RFID reader, the display screen, the online database, the programming that connected each to each. I was definitely not alone at the school. Matt Davis, our director of technology, was troubleshooting each time he stopped in to check on our progress. Holy cow, you would think reader success, blinking on a black screen, had meant we had saved the world. It felt so good when it finally worked. This all started 3 years ago in 2014 when a 5th grade research fellow at Baden Academy asked how he could make bus transportation to school work better. Owen wanted to apply technology to make the bus rides from the youngest members of our school even safer. He reached out to FedEx to mentor his fellowship, and together they developed a working prototype of the new Dragon Tags. FedEx spent months with Owen evaluating the various needs of the school, watched us load 250 students onto 16 buses, and traveled to transfer sites where students got off one bus to transfer onto another. Small details, such as a request from a transfer school principal to make the tags obvious in red to stand out for them, added to the big picture of details and became part of pages of notes before the programming actually began. The start of the 2015 school year came, and FedEx volunteers filled a room and assembled over 100 cards for us to use with our kindergarten class. Denise Savosik, the VP of Information Technology at FedEx, had her daughter draw the red dragon that was made part of the tag, and the QR codes were outsourced by FedEx to link to the individual student-based entry of the software they built. We entered all the information we were going to need into the Dragon Tag system and distributed the tags for each kindergarten student to wear on their book bag. They pass the RFID reader, and we can verify they're getting on the right bus. At the transfer sites, trained staff can use a cell phone and access a password-protected site verifying emergency information and bus numbers. Each year, we have an average of 7 saves, where a child is prevented from getting on the wrong bus or a driver has clarification where the youngest of our students needs to go. It's an amazing backup system to the vigilance of parents who communicate clearly and the teachers who want every part of the school day to be filled with opportunity. The first year, volunteers from FedEx came in early to their workplace to assemble the tags and RFID and QR codes. This year, the staff at Baden Academy and I had to troubleshoot to learn how to order the tags, the QR codes, and how to troubleshoot the RFID reader. A shout out to Patrick Stalling at MPI Labels, who ran samples, made changes, and then let us pick up the labels that stayed away at the last minute before school began. This year, we needed to replace the Dragon Tag computer, hence the need for me to learn enough batch programming to rename directory files with the help of self-sacrificing FedEx employees donating their time. FedEx's support not only made our kids safer, it made them curious and wanting to change the PHP that affected the display. 4th grade research fellows Drew and Glorian started a programming club. This year, Bryn runs it. FedEx again came in with volunteers to help teach. The club grew and opened this year to 2 different rooms: computer programming, robotics, mobile app design. The Dragon Tag Programming Club also has an ongoing website of resources for students to pursue after they leave us in 6th grade.
Some of the tags stopped working. Our 3rd grade brought scientific thinking to that problem. Thanks to the generous donations of Atlas, RFID, and Alien Technology, we set up 5 classrooms of experiments. With Miss Wagenhofer's class experimented with heat.
Adderan's TED-Ed video was featured on the RAIN RFID website and the conference, gathering together companies from around the globe who promote the universal adoption of UHF RFID technology. Our students, teachers, and school were recognized for their excellent work. All of this was inspired by Owen's original question to FedEx: would you consider becoming a mentor to my fellowship project? Their support has been extraordinary. I extend a very, very public thank you to Mark Bracken and Tommy Moran, Rick Romsberg, Paul Flick, Jeffrey Walter, Robert Minford, and of course Denise Sabosic at FedEx. Their support has been extraordinary. They didn't just sign on to mentor Owen. They mentored me and Matt Davis with our school's IT, Glorianne and Drew, and now Bryn with Dragon Tag programming. Adderan and the third grade teachers and students in the RFID experiments. They transformed our school into a hub of technology, innovation, and education. Thank you.